Hello. What is up, everybody? How y'all doing today? I may have overslept a bit. Sorry about that. Um, yeah, I kind of woke up at around 6:40, so I've been up for about 15 minutes. My bad. I apologize. But yeah, we're gonna be doing more LOTR WOTR today. But as I was popping open Wrath today, hi baby, oh shelby cat. I saw that there was a new Phasmo update. And apparently it's like one of their biggest updates yet. So I'm gonna take like, you know what? Let's do this. And we can look at this. So if you don't watch Phasmo, this isn't gonna be a whole lot that you care about. If you have played Phasmo, they have I've only read a little bit so far. I basically only read the photos section, and like there's a video thing, CCTV, unique, like there's a whole lot of shit going on right now. So yeah, you gonna come over and say hi? You come over and say hi? There's my baby girl. We have a kitten. We have a kitty cat. So yeah. So now apparently you could get EMF reading. So you take a picture of the actual EMF reader, not the thing that was thrown. Also apparently you could get 3 types of ghost. Like before it was you take a picture of the ghost whenever it shows up, either when it's hunting a ghost event, or if it has dots and you can get it on dots, then you can do that. But apparently now you have 3 different ghosts that you can get, ghost photos that you can get, which is a real pain in the ass, not gonna fucking lie. Try to get one of these is a pain in the ass a lot of times. Try to get all 3 of them. Ugh. I'm glad I'm not gonna actually try to do that, but yeah, and then a bunch of the stuff has been actually moved into a new thing, which is videos, which now instead of just like carrying around a video camera and not actually recording anything, literally ever, only ever using the video camera as like a live feed thing. Oh hey, this ghost has orbs. Now you can actually record stuff. So I don't really know what this does though. Hunting ghost, ghost triggering crucifix, ghost orbs, thrown object, noise, ghost interacting, rocket chairs, gas canisters, light source shattering, ghost blowing out a candle or fire. More to discover. Oh man, that's so fun. Second new media type is linked to Phasmophonia's new piece of equipment, the sound recorder. Okay. Using this new piece of equipment, players will be able to capture up to 3 sounds per contract. These are able to be played back from the sounds page in the journal. The sound recorder itself will be available from level 4, with its tier 2 and 3 iterations available at later levels. Yeah, fair enough. Sound recorder can capture these sounds. Paranormal sounds, a hunting ghost, singing ghost events, spirit box responses, more to discover. So I'm curious. So when it says paranormal sounds, I'm curious if that means if that's like basically what you would get on the parabolic mic, you know, because like the ghost would like whisper at you, or if you have a banshee, it would scream at you, right? I wonder if that's what that means. I'm assuming that that's what that means. And then CCTV has been split into 3 sections: CCTV cameras, video cameras, and head cameras. Okay, that's actually nice. Can view up to 5 different live camera feeds. Holy. Can record video media from the safety of the truck. That's cool. That's cool. So from before, like especially if you were doing a solo contract, there was really no point in bringing in more than 1 camera at once. But now, I mean, there really still isn't that much because like once you get a camera in the ghost room, there's not really a How useful is 5 cameras actually? It's actually not that useful. Never mind. That's something I'll have to think about later. Because I'm trying to go through this relatively quickly so we can actually get into the game. Unique media. An important part of this update is to create a more immersive ghost hunting experience by removing some of the more frustrations players encounter while capturing media. Replace the 3-star rating system with the new unique duplicate system. Oh! During a contract, the first time a piece of media is captured, it is marked unique. And if it is the same piece of media, words. If the same piece of media is captured, it will receive a duplicate mark and will reward less money and experience. Okay, so like, so what a lot of people, and by a lot of people I mean myself included, would do is they would basically, so Disturbed Soul. This was how everybody would fill up their this is how everybody would fill up their photos, right? They would put down 9 salt lines, and then once the ghost would walk through it, you would just spam click the camera on the 9 salt lines, and then you would get like a bone photo or something else, and that's how you would fill up your photo pages. So I do like this because it incentivizes you to not just spam the same photo over and over again, especially now that there's only 5 photos instead of 10. So I actually like this change a lot. And also like the star system was like really annoying sometimes because you would like you would take a picture of a salt line and like one tiny portion of the salt line would be cut off or something like that, or just like some random other nonsense. Like it would be covered up by something like a item had been thrown on it, and you would get a 2-star instead of a 3-star, and it just killed. It was just a pain in the ass. So I do like, I was never really a fan of the 3-star rating system, so I like this a lot. Alongside usual recoveries, players must fill the journals with a unique media. Yeah, fair. Up to 3 pieces of media cannot be deleted during an investigation, up from 2 previously. That also makes sense since there's more sources of media. It's better to have at least one more. Like it's better to be able to get rid of some of it. Interesting. Using higher tiers of the photo camera, video camera, and sound recorder will reward players with an additional monetary bonus per piece of media. I don't know if I like that. All media rewards are now included in the reward multiplier. Oh, that's big. That's big. I actually don't know if I like that because that's just like a win more condition kind of thing, right? So because you get these higher tiers by getting more money, right? Money and experience are a 1-to-1 thing in Phasmo. For every dollar you get 1 experience. So while you're leveling up, you unlock these higher tiers of the photo, video, and sound recorder. So the higher level you are, which is the more money you've already made, the more money you can make. I guess it allows for you to scale your income a little bit. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I don't think I like that. For equipment in their corresponding tiers are now unlocked earlier. Oh, okay. If I had literally read the next line. Tier upgrades are now unlocked in groups of 2 or 3, giving players the choice of which upgrade path to follow first. For example, Crucifix Tier 3 and Incense Tier 3 are both available to unlock at level 80 instead of 90 and 85 respectively. These changes will allow players to have options for upgraded equipment instead of forcing linear. That is so good. Okay, so I love that. Okay. Yeah. That's way better. I adore that. I love being able to make those choices because, like, I guess it kind of very slightly depends on what the choices are and I'm very, very curious what the choices are. Like right here, it specifies, you know, at level 80, you get these two, right? So I'm curious if you can have some, because like right here, this one is a more passive defensive measure, and whereas incense is a more active defensive measure. Um, I would say that incense is probably more useful than crucifixes the majority of the time. Whereas there is definitely some times where you definitely want a crucifix, so it's definitely situational. And I wonder, this is a good this is a really good choice that I like a lot. I wonder how many of the others are also good. I hope that they all are. Another part of the Chronicle update is our review of optional objectives and in-game challenges. While the rotational challenges will remain the same, we now have the ability to introduce unique challenges throughout the year. These could include update launch challenges. Progress from lights out will be wiped and replaced with on record. What? Live as of June 24th. Increased XP events, equipment focused challenges, sound recorder, video camera, etc. These changes to the challenge system also allow us to override challenges if an issue is found during any given week. With optional objectives, we've made several adjustments, introducing new challenges and changing existing ones. Further challenges and improvements to optional objectives will be made in a future update. Capture 3 unique photos with a photo camera. Capture 3 unique videos with a video camera. Okay. Capture a photo of an EMF reader. Okay. Meaningful changes, bug fixes, various other improvements. Okay. User interface improvements. The main menu has been reworked for retaining the same functionality. Players can now set playstyle, casual, hardcore, and roleplay, and hardware preferences. VR required in micro when creating. Okay. Oh, this is for multiplayer. Yeah, fuck that. I don't play multiplayer. Players can now filter by the above options difficulty. Okay, players can now see the difficulty or multiplier if using helps the difficulty of the lobby with browsing the Brew browser. Players can now see the currently selected map or of a room from the room browser. What? Oh, there. Wait, is this being used interchangeably with lobby browser? Are they using room browser now instead of lobby? Like that? That's confusing language. They should switch that up. They should have this consistent, because I think this is meant to be lobby. I was about to get really excited that they actually had like maps that indicated like what exactly is which room, because that is very important for determining where ghosts can go and whatnot. But anyway, when using text options instead of voice recognition, the relevant gamepad UI buttons now flash when pressed to give visual. Twitch drops are now live. Interesting. If only I still streamed on Twitch, which not really. Many new sounds. Check your trophy cabinets. VR players can do stuff. Added a virtual cursor. Don't care. You can now go back to the post-game debriefing screen after closing it. This is nice. This is nice, because before, once you closed it, if you wanted to be like, oh wait, I wish I could have checked this random piece of information. Okay, so that's good. Added an auto aim option, so a Babby don't want to get good option. Players can now rename their custom difficulties. Nice. Crucifix now visual cools down after successfully preventing a hunt. Consoles now default to the less selected region. Phasmophobia will now be able to load on Steam without an internet connection. That's nice. Goryo now has an increased chance of dots. Thank God. Banshee can now change rooms. Wait, Banshee couldn't change rooms before? I did not know that. Player will no longer have to click the ready up button in single player. Nice. That's a good change. That's a good change. Like, obviously it's not a big deal. It's like literally just one extra button press, but yeah, that'd be nice. And a whole lot of fucking bug fixes. Okay. I don't want to go over all those. All right. All right. All right. So that's the Phasma changes. Something I'm very interested in. I like Phasmo a lot. I don't play it on stream, but I do like Phasmo quite a bit. And I am um I'm excited to try out the changed studios. I guess I forgot to, yeah, my like this my past weekend was like all kinds of fucked up. So yeah, like normally I hop into Phasmo at least once a week to play the weekly, and I guess I just kind of forgot this week. So I will have to check that shit out. Of course, the one week that I don't do that. Of course, the one week that I don't do that is the week that they make a major fucking update to the fucking game. Of course. Okay. Here, let's turn off the you get to use all of the feats forever and always. Oh wait, no. We do want that on. We do want that on for him, right? Because we want him to have improved critical, right? I didn't realize that I had to level up. Did not realize this. I forgot. All right, where is LOTR party? Mary. All right, so 23. All right, so we want to get this, and we want this to be light blades dagger. Okay. So let me put. Okay, and then incense fog. What do we get here? I think increased range is probably the best thing, right? This is useless. Your effects. Any under the area of incense fog was force save or become alchemically sickened for 1 to 4 rounds. DC of the save is equal to 10 plus half the alchemist level. Eh. An affected ally receives concealment. Interesting. Wait, what? Oh, these are the enemies. The enemies get. Okay, gotcha. I think we just do increased rage, right? So, since fog is increased range, and then spell is, what spell do we get? Large person? Fire belly? We can grab fire belly. I think that's fine. I don't think that I care that much. Fire belly. Like this is like almost an RP choice because I'm like kind of figuring he would like his drinking, right? A lot of times when you're drinking alcohol, you get like that warm feeling in your stomach and in your body in general as you drink. So that's kind of why I'm taking this. Yeah, I think that's fine. And Boromir. All right, what do we need? We need combat expertise. Okay. We need combat expertise at some point in the next 7 levels. But for now, we're going to continue getting the critical feats because that's what we do right now. For you, it is heavy blades, bastard sword. All right. Okay, and then this. Hello, Taco. How are you? How are you? Okay, so we have trade initiative and heavy blade. Okay, wait. Let me go back to Boromir. 23 fighter. Um, and then we get imp, 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 crit. How are you? How's the stream going? So we got a very delayed start, incredibly delayed start, in fact, because I overslept like crazy. Um, but beyond that, I'm doing pretty good. We had, I think we just, what is this? Fighters tactics. What does this do? All the fighters' allies are treated the same teamwork feats as the fighter for the purpose of determining the fighter receives a bonus of his teamwork feats. Ah, okay. Two-handed. Ah, so that's a two-handed fighter specifically. We are not a two-handed fighter. We don't want to grab that. We're probably gonna do this, right? The good side, I did not miss too much. Yeah, we talked about because as I was launching this, I noticed that Phasmo had an update. So I looked over at I checked out the update, and it turns out to be one of the biggest patches that they put out, period. So I went over some of that. Armed bravery and weapon training, heavy blade. So yeah, that was really fucking cool. That was really cool. Very, very um all right, so that is Boromir done. Do we have anybody that we need to level up pets wise? Shadowfax is fucking dead. Oh yeah, and I was trying this fucking puzzle and I couldn't figure it out. That's right. So I'm going to Ivory Sanctum. I will give up. Middle room tile puzzle. Each solution has a corresponding note. Baphomet statue? Is that triangle, hexagon, pentagon? No. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. That one kind of. Oh, actually kind of hurt my throat. Um. Okay, so we had. All right, so I think it's triangle, hexagon, pentagon, square. Hexagon, pentagon, square. Hell yeah. What do we got? Book of Cartage. +5 bonus on Knowledge Arcana. +2 bonus to the DC of all saving throws against spells from the Evocation School LOTR cast. Oh. Okay. Frodo. You just have a Cloak of Resistance +4? Yeah, get rid of that. You no longer have a Cloak of Resistance +4. Wait, what is this ring? Any touch attack against the enemy. This attack deals additional 1d6 holy damage and whatever wheeler heal. Ah. Wait. Wait. Is this... Does this work with ranged touch attacks? For example, Hellfire Ray. Right? Like, if I slap somebody with a Hellfire Ray, does it do 1d6 extra holy damage? And this specifies whatever the wearer heals a target via touch spells, not touch abilities. So lay on hands would not work with this. Also, I did not realize just how much damage I take. Let's heal up slightly. All right. I think that's everything except I want to talk to Jerabeth before I leave. Right? Is this Jerabeth's room? Yeah, because the exit's here. All right. I need to check my... Wait, let me check something real quick. Inventory. How much diamond dust I got? 78. All right, so we're actually getting a little bit low on diamond dust. 3 slots for level 1 spells, 2 slots for level 2, and 2 slots for level 3 spells. Oh shit. Wait. Should I have this on? Gandalf? Or maybe Aragorn, actually. Wait, if I put this on Aragorn... Right? Like, he doesn't have that many spells. Speaking of... Oh. Yeah. This could actually be really useful. Right? Put this on Bill, Ivu, and yeah, I could have this and put this on Bill, Ivu, and Shadowfax so that they all have +1 enhancement for 4 caster levels, so that would be a +2 right now, right? Yeah. All right, so if we have this, and I can't put this on the other one because they're dead still. Okay. That's fine, actually. Yeah, I think that's fine. I wonder if you're actually in here. Yeah, and I haven't talked to her yet. What do you gotta say? Discover Jarabeth and Grist and attached. She's holding a locust between 2 delicate clawed fingers. One of the locusts briefly comprised Xanthi Vang, and you watch as she slowly pushes the needle into its body. The demon observes of the locust convulsions will come. This will require a lot of work to preserve this beauty. Did as you promise, Crusader, but you killed my Marvok for some reason. Yep. You do know that making deals with demons is a losing game, yes? Lucky for you, I enjoy playing mortals so much that I'll keep up the act to fulfill my part of the bargain. Ask me a question and I'll answer. I don't remember this. I think this is probably the best question. Yeah. Of course, it was built in the bowels of the earth below Dresden, so deep underground that even the power of the mighty Sword of Valor cannot reach it. It is a chapel of 3 demon lords, Dascari, Baphomet, and Nocticula. All the world wound is connected, fused with the abyss, but this place especially so. It contains a rift known as the Gates of Midnight. The chapel is protected against any invasion. All visitors from Midnight Isles go there. Monago and Darazan have built their nests there. I enjoyed spending time there myself until it became too unruly. Hey, Philemon, what's up, my dude? It is me. It is I. I am here. I promised to answer your question. I did. Now the only thing stand believe us. Me in control of Ivory Sanctum is you. Yeah, I kind of figured that that's why I saved before I fought this. Do I just like instantly kill her? Is that what's about to happen? Wait, what is your AC, woman? 60! Oh my god. Alright, so let's see. Let's see what we got. We got True Seeing, we got Major Armor, Dark Flicker. Wait, what is this? Gives a +2 bonus to AC and a +4 bonus to all ability scores. What the fuck? Saving throw DC of its spells and abilities is increased by 2. Alright, well that's cheating. Heroism, Pulse Life Greater, See Invisibility. Okay. Greater begin. Yeah, you know, it happens. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Yeah, get fucked, stupid. I hate you so much. Wait, there's a... Alright, well, die.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Wait, what? Wait, why is Pippin dying? Wait, why is Pippin... Wait, what the fuck? Domination. Okay, well, now I know that that's a thing. Frodo, I need you to... Okay, there we go. Oh, we're out of... Okay, I guess I could just try to dispel magic on her, right? Wait, where's the other... Alright, so I need a 28. So I need a 14 or better. That's actually not that bad. I just rolled like shit. Oh, you only... Wait, you only roll once for a cast? Okay, well, that's fine. Wait, why am I casting defensively? Aragorn. We're gonna do this. And we're gonna miss every single time. Nice, nice, nice. Bismuth, can't find a path to the target. That is really unfortunate. Alright, Gandalf. Spell her magic. Please. Okay, so we got rid of False Life Greater. That was probably the least useful one to get rid of, honestly. Well, that's very unfortunate. Oh, we got 2 hits. Hell yeah. It's a coin flip. I've had coin flips with Legolas, and I've missed all 4 coin flips with Legolas over the past 2 turns. I hate it here. All right. Wait, what? Oh, shit. All right. We got a couple of good hits in. Hell yeah. All right. Now. Cool. Fuck. All right. Okay. The summer sale's on now, apparently. I was like, why in the fuck did I just get an achievement for bringing him back to life? I didn't. Extend meta magic one. Ooh, interesting. I did not. All right, so we got the 3 of them. Okay, we got 3 more level ups here. Hell yeah. All right, so Titan Fighter. All right, so let's go back to this. Kim Lee. This is 24. We're boosting strength, obviously. And these 2, obviously. And then bonus combat feat. Critical. Oh, wait, I don't even have improved critical. Oh, because I was doing the... Yeah. Okay. Is that all of the... Intimidate. Frightening ambush. Well, when you hit a flat-footed opponent, you can make a persuasion intimidate check to demoralize the opponent as a free action. That does not matter because we already have... Okay. And then these are... Okay. Opponent gets smashed, dazzling, display. Yeah. Okay, so we do have all of these. All right. So now we get the criticals. So we want improved critical. Great Axe. All right. Cool. Legolas. Dex. This one. Jesus fucking Christ. That's such a busted skill level. Crit. Hello? Let me. Critical. What is Diva Strike? Excuse me? What the fuck is this? While using Diva Style, the first time you hit with a melee weapon in a round, you deal an additional amount of damage equal to your Charisma modifier to a target that is denied its dex. What? Since when has this been a thing? I have never seen this before in my life. Oh shit, this is going to be the first person that we have that has all 3 of the... That was when the last archetypes came out. I do not remember. I've never seen this before in my life. All right, we're gonna Diva. All right, so Diva Style. What does this do? You play song, dance, or some other method of performance to distract your enemies from the battle at hand. You can attempt a persuasion bluff check to feint as a free action when you begin a bardic performance. Interesting. Chilaxi Diva. Ah. And then Diva Strike requires Diva Style, and then Diva Advance requires Diva Style, Diva Strike, Feint, and Combat Expertise. Alright, while using Diva Style, creatures you have successfully feinted against cannot make attacks of opportunity for 1 round. Additionally, after you successfully feint against a creature while using Diva Style, you make an attack of opportunity against that creature. Interesting. Okay. I mean, obviously we're not going to worry about that, but please let's click the thing. All right. And then Legolas. Okay, cool. Yep. All right. And then our boy Aragorn, the Ranger. What do we get for Aragorn? He's level 13 now. Skill focus. Knowledge world. Okay. Which is, yeah, that is one of it. Okay. All right. And then favorite terrain, we get forest. And then we boost abyss. Okay, cool. Ooh, we get new spells for him. We get animal growth. I mean, I am immediately going to... you take out the aspects of the will becomes +4 enhancement bonus to strength and dex, +2 enhancement bonus on all. You can make a trip combat maneuver as a swift action. This trip attack does not provoke. That is such a good spell. What is CMB? What is this CMB? 31. Defense is 38. The problem is that people have like such insanely high CMDs that I'm not entirely sure if it's worth it. Right? Whereas like with animal growth, it's just a bonus. I feel like animal growth is probably best. I wonder if can you use animal growth on Ivu? No, you cannot. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Are you Bill or Shadowfax? You're Bill, because Shadowfax is dead. I think it's probably better to give this to Bill, because getting him a higher constitution is better for him than getting Shadowfax. Because we want Bill to survive more than Shadow. Like, if Shadowfax dies, it's not that big a deal. If Bill dies, that kills Sam's mobility. So having him with his, yeah. Getting him the buff is way more important. All right, hell yeah. I'm gonna get people out of almost dead range. I can actually get everybody. God damn, I have a lot of healing. I have a lot of healing these days. And we're just done here, right? Yeah, we're just done here. Hell yeah. Ivory Sanctum completed. Hell yeah, we did it. What do we do next? What is the next? What is the correct? Let them flee. I guess. I wasn't expecting that, but all right. We did the thing. Hooray. Hooray, we did something. Oh, cool. All right, the touched one. An odd and somewhat touched priest has sought an audience. In a dream, he saw himself eradicate the World Wound, and he is convinced that it was an omen. With the help of the relics he borrowed from his temple, he was able to make the arduous journey to Dresden, and now he is asking the commander to keep them safe while he is away on his quest to fight you. Okay, wait. What's Disruption do? Bane of the Undead. Yeah. But it's only a DC 14, so it's pretty much trash. Minus points in income increases by 20. Right, like this one we're not going to do. There's no way that Aragorn would choose this. So it was either convince the priest that his endeavor is doomed, or convince the priest to join the army, and Aragorn would 100%, like, this would be the thing that he would do. Like, do not throw your life away, join the rest of us, and actually make a difference, kind of thing. So, yeah, we're going to do this. And also, the reduction of losses is just a better thing for us than finance points income, so there's also the benefit of actual mechanical gameplay benefits as well. A Rougelet. Oh, okay. Cool. Branch of the last act. What are we doing? Bardiche or Heavy Pit? Oh, Last Ash. Doesn't matter. Okay. Literally does not matter. Gotcha. Decrees. Okay. Okay, so attractive impulse. Oh wait, no, this. We want to do this. Right? Because attractive impulse is done. Stones of the Ghastly, whatever the fuck is done. So we want to get the Crest of the Fallen Knight done. Alright, yeah. Okay. And then it's just energy point, that's fine. Hooray. Cool. And then let's take a look. What do we got? Marksman. A whole lot of good stuff. And then we have angels? I do not remember there being angels. Why are there angels? Wait, where am I going? Okay, so we're... Okay. Yeah. Let's send our main back to meet up with them, and then yoink them in. All right. Yoink them in. And then you... Why is there just... Why did I not do that? Why was that not a thing? Alright, so we're going to leave these guys here so that they're not, like, stacking up in Dresden, but I don't know if I want to actually get rid of them. I don't know if I want to get actually rid of them. I don't think that there's anything... Like, I know that there's no offensive things that we can do. What? Oh. Well, I'm just making sure that there's no, like, armies that are attacking. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. Cool. We're gonna teleport down to Lands of the Yaff Watch. What do you mean? Excuse me? Do not do this to me, game. This better not be a fight. I'll be very upset if there's a fight here. Okay, wait. Oh, that's right. He died. Is it just one or is it two? It's just one. Okay. We're gonna rest. I'm gonna be so upset. Why would Ford want to kill me? Yeah. Can we talk this out? Nope. I have been so paranoid of this fight this whole time, and that Jesus. Good crit. Oh, no, unfair. This is supposed to be hard. Yeah, because like I remember anybody that's been with this run from the beginning will remember the last time we had to deal with Drow in a random encounter on the road. That one took us 1,000 years to get past. What just happened? Good, I'm glad that Pippin's down again. That's so cool. These motherfuckers have invisibility greater. Oh my god. Fuck. I love that because I teleported here and didn't actually come in normally that you know what, we're gonna bless. Or prayer, that's what we're gonna do. I should have True Sight on though, right? Yeah, we do have True Sight. Hell yeah, alright. Okay. So because I have True Sight, at least I don't have to worry about missing because of the invisibility. Trying to see if there's anything that I can actually do here. Good crit, good crit, good crit. All right. All right, fine. Do this actually. Fuck it, right? I don't have any songs left. I don't have any songs left. Bismuth dead yet? I guess he... Yes. No! Holy shit, Bismuth is still alive. Holy shit. We want to do this. What? What do you mean? I love that they're just like not doing any damage because they keep attacking with fucking fire. All right, so we're gonna take a step away, and then are you? You are a study dense quarry. Okay, die. Hell yeah. Okay, I think we're actually pretty okay here. Okay, so we have... Okay, yeah, that's fine. Oh. Oh no. I love that they're getting like an extra attack every time too. I don't quite get that, but it's fine. Nice. Hell yeah. I love that teleport, dude. That teleport is so fucking good. Really? I can't reach this guy? Boo. That was like the whole reason that I did that movement. All right, we're gonna move up, and then what do we do with you? Stone skin, shield blur. You know what? We could just start trying to... Yeah. Really? I failed to dispel all of them? Alright. What do I need to roll? I needed an 11. Alright. Sure, game. Why not? Love how they're still going after Ivu. Yes, please. What do you mean I can't charge these things? All right, we'll charge this one instead. All right, so they finally took out Ivu. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna shoot you 6 times. Well, we're gonna take a 5-foot step, and then we're gonna shoot you 6 times. I can't believe that I can't reach. Nice hit. Oh my god, Legless. Holy fuck. All right. Hell yeah. Get him. Electrocuted nerd. All right. Mary is dead. Pippin should be dead, not Mary. Was she dead because I've learned a very dark secret? Tell me about. Oh man, my backstory. Let me tell you about all of my backstory. The Winter Council. What sort of organization is it? Alright, what is the Dark Fate? Oh man, you can become a drow because you're evil as fuck. Your curse can't be irreversible. Oh, alright. Well, Well, who's running in place? Frodo. Frodo is running in place. All right. Well then. What all did we just pick up? Oh, also, probably way too late. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say probably way too late. It's a little unfortunate that they went for him like right the fuck away. But it is what it is. All right, what did we just get? Newest to oldest. All right, so we got 2 plus 2 cloaks. We got a belt of mighty constitution plus 2. Do I have anybody that doesn't have a belt on yet? Bismuth doesn't have one. Shadowfax does. Ivu does. Bill does. What about the skeleton? Should I put the... Damn, only Bismuth. Alright. Fuck it, right? Might as well. If he's actually the only one that we don't have a belt for. Chain shirt, mithril chain shirt plus 3. That could be useful. Wait, we could have somebody... God damn it. I want to have a buckler. Because he does use a shield. Oh, yeah. 16 crossbows. Or crossbows, Jesus, bows. Second chance. What are this plus 3 keen elven curved blade misses an attack? The next attack made by it gains a plus 3 bonus on the attack roll. Multiple applications of this bonus. Stack until the weapon lands a hit. That's so good. Also, hilarious that I have a 13 to 20 crit range on this fucking weapon right now. That's crazy. I'm curious. Wait, let me look at Legolas. What is his crit range? 17 to 20. That's a crazy crit range for a longbow. And it's a ×5 multiplier. That's crazy how much damage he does with a fucking crit. I love that there's like actually, because like this is a good weapon. Wait, does he ever actually use... Shit. He does actually use... Right? Also, I accidentally... Somehow, apparently, it equipped it over his fucking bow, which I'm not a fan of. Right, I'm trying to think. It's been so... I actually need to rewatch those movies, because it's getting to the point where I've forgotten. He does use melee weapons in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, right? Not the Hobbit movies, the Lord of the Rings trilogy. I'm trying to remember. I think he does. It's just that... It's fine. We could have this on him. That's fine. Slayer's Blade. Oh yeah, yeah. All right. And then there's loot up here to be had, because fuck it, why not? And time to leave. All right, so that was actually that was something that I was very worried about. I was very worried about that fight. I'm very happy that it wasn't quite as dangerous as the last drought fight that we had. I might just clear out all of these areas. Oh, what is this? Ah. Can you recount kills friends with here? 50 marksmen will be recruited. Oh. 5 shadow dancers will be recruited. I don't care about shadow dancers. I want my we're gonna be telling everybody about this as soon as I can, which will be in 5 days because I believe this is diplomacy. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll be doing that. We'll be doing that later. Oh. There we go. Jesus. I don't think that we need... We're just gonna do hearty meal here. I don't think that we need to do anything like that. I think we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Wait, what now? Oh my god, this. Okay. So yeah, Heart of Mystery. What is this? What is this place? Is this one of the is this one of the domino places, or is this the mask place? We have one of the masks. We just got it. This looks like a domino place. What's this? This is the domino place? All right. Do we have the dominoes for this? Oh, are they just... No, it's not going to just be right here. Oh, shit. Okay, well, there's another mask. A Heart of Mystery will open only to those in the most workers. It's a secret to... Yeah, okay. Your map is obviously outdated. Who are you? Here's creation. Yeah, all right. This is like the main one. Got it. That's right. This is like the main one. Man, remember, so when this game first came out, all 4 of these portals were open immediately. So as soon as you got to the first of these areas, you basically got a fast travel hub by coming in here and being able to just go to any of the 4 areas. It was really nice. All right, so yeah. How many casts do I have of haste? I'm just gonna cast haste, right? There's no reason not to. It's gonna make us faster. Excuse me? Oh my god, Pippin's being... Oh my god, because I resurrected him on the overworld map, he's being fucking stupid. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so we're gonna... Okay, that's... Alright, whatever, it's fine. Alright. Okay, well... That's a little bit unfortunate, because this is basically just a non-place right now. But it is what it is. Hopefully, the next area, Mary will actually be, or Pippin will actually be standing up. If not, I might have to just reload the game. Yeah, while we're down here. Away. All right. Iridescent streaks appear across the bilious violet sky above the deserted lands. The streaks are not like an ordinary Galarian rainbow. They look more like oil dropped in water. The sweltering haze in the sky seems to waver along with the streaks. Time and again, one of the commander's party spots some movement out of the corner of their eye and reaches for their weapon, only to immediately realize they were mistaken. The ground underfoot turns a muddy gray, covered in a dense layer of ash expelled by geysers. Curious natural phenomenon not uncommon in these parts. In the distance, barrows can be seen, appearing only as vague piles of rocks in the haze. The wind whips clouds of ash into the faces of the commander and his party. Along with the ash, the wind ushers in ragged gray clouds that shroud the sky. A giant eye of cloud unblinkingly watches the commander and his party from above. One can only imagine how insignificant the creature struggling across land must seem from such a height. In a break in the clouds, the white of the sky's eye pulses, ready to burst like a boil. The dark cloud of the pupil grows blacker still. The commander decides to... try to recall any previous mention of such a phenomenon. Boromir recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If the giant eye appears in the sky, you must run and not look back. According to witnesses, what follows such an omen is so horrific that it can rob a newcomer the world wound of their sanity. Legolas observes that in this wind, the ordinary storm clouds cannot coalesce into clear shapes. The air throbs with peril. This is no mere storm. What's brewing is something brought by the abyss and possible only in the wound. Legolas recalls conversations with seasoned crusaders. If a giant eye appears in the sky, he goes, yeah. Okay. And then we could just pick, yeah, that one. Living creatures can be beaten, but one cannot conquer a force of nature. The commander decides to run for cover. The party manages to reach the barrows before the storm swells to its full force. Something suddenly drops from the sky, landing with a splat at the commander's feet like an overripe fruit. It is white, about the size of a chestnut. It has a dark center, and the longer the commander stares at it, the more it seems like something is staring back. The fruit looks disturbingly like an eyeball. Oh, the whirlwind of ash stops the party from looking up to see what is happening in the sky. Perhaps a carrion bird was transporting its already rotting prize home. At least that's what all the companions are hoping as they cluster around the milky white eyeball. A second eyeball lands nearby with an unpleasant squelch, leaving only a bloody splash on the ash-covered ground. Two eyeballs cannot be a coincidence. The looming rocky ledges, which give the barrow the appearance of a hill, look like they could come crashing down on the party's heads at any moment. However, they do offer protection from the storm. The horrific hail misses the party almost entirely, and eyeballs land around them in a wet cacophony. Hooray, we did it. Land around the barrows looks more like a dumping ground than a burial ground. The storms have bleached skulls and bones, rusted armor, and deadly swords. This is a familiar sight. More surprising are the arms and legs of golems scattered around. Jesus, I cannot speak. Scattered around the waste. The once snarling faces of animals that now lack all resemblance to their living brethren. Things that look like horse carcasses, but with broken mechanical legs. Everything is brown with rust and long forgotten. A battle was fought here once. Through the veil of ash, party shows by the entrance to the barrow. Alright. Legos taps on the rock to test its solidity, trying to find a weak point, a crevice, or a door. Victory smiles on him. The next strike is answered with a ring of iron. Ash darkened piece of metal that covers the entrance crumbles under Legos' attack. Mouth of the barrow is cool and smells of damp and dust. More the ash, blah, 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 blah. All right. Yeah, we're going to just do this. One moment it sounds like the desperate cry of a child, the next a piercing ragged scream of a woman, the next bird song. It cannot be ruled out that he is hearing only what he wants to hear. Should we go towards the voice? Or wait out the rain? I think they would actually investigate. Cannot ignore the cries for help, and the party rushes towards the sound, frequently looking around for enemies or traps. A strange thing, the closer they get to the voice, the less distinct the pleas become, blurring into the grinding screech of a rusty mechanism. The only passage leads further into the barrow. The only passage leading further into the barrow finishes in a dead end, a spacious cave, its walls decorated in frescoes that have almost entirely faded over time, before the companions have a chance to blah, 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 blah. All right. Run for the exit. Two. All right. We're going to dive. Quagmire's with his advantage as expected. The commander opens his eyes, sensing that he's in free fall. Through the gloom, he sees a spear sticking out parallel to the ground. He manages to grab hold of the wood and hangs suspended from it. Suddenly, everything jolts into action. Dozens of daggers, saws, swords, and spears spring from all sides, whistling through the air, but this is no enemy ambush. The weapons are being brandished by the pistons and loudly scraping gears of a giant mechanism. The spear that saved the commander was so rusted in its piston that it is no longer able to move. The party has found itself in the heart of a giant metal flower growing up out of the sketchy Quagmire. Yeah. What the fuck is Uranag? The Uranag, built by the Forges of the Abyss, tries to close its petals, crushing... Okay. Even a magical mechanism is still a mechanism. From above, the commander has a good view of the Uranag's inner workings. Large toothed wheels are set into motion by gear shafts. Well, it becomes clear if the gear shafts can be jammed, the movement will stop. The commander is almost out of time. Another few minutes, and it'll all be over. Realizing the simple escape is impossible, the commander decides to try jamming the Uranag's main mechanism in the heart of the flower. He looks around for something sturdy. Tower shield. Closing petals pinned her to her shield, forever fusing them together as one whole. The commander plants his feet against the shield, pushes, trying to dislodge. Doesn't move an inch. Are you kidding me? Wait. What do you mean he can't move the tower shield? If it's on a corpse, you can just move the corpse and the tower. Whatever. Hammer. The body of a paladin, clutching a warhammer in his hands of bone, hangs from one of the Uranag's hammers, pointing directly upward. The commander is lucky that this warrior chose to meet his death with weapon in hand. The commander drags the body toward him and grabs the hammer, but the servant of the light's grip is still surprisingly strong and refuses to relinquish the weapon. The bone arms are easily ripped from the skeleton's shoulder, still holding the hammer. The commander tosses the lot into the heart of the Uranag. The hammer falls, sparking off the gears and getting stuck between them. With the furious screeching and scraping, the Uranag tries to grind up the hammer, but it cannot. Hammer travels up the pedals. There is a deafening cracking sound, and the Uranag stills forever. After carefully extracting themselves from the clutches of the broken Uranag, the commander and his party find themselves up to their knees in ashy sludge once more. But this time, it only harmlessly squelches under their feet as they walk. Dark breach yearns before them, and the cry the commander heard at the entrance to the barrow rises up again. Help me! Since there is no other route, the commander decides to pray for the dead crusaders. Scroll of Gross, tough shot. Oh man, that's so useful. Really? That's all I got? I got... Oh my god. Fine. Royal conscription. After being on such a conscription... yeah, sure, why not? Out of all of that... Out of all of that, I get a scroll of corrosive touch. So upset. I am upset. Why did we stop? What happened? Oh, nice. Which one do we expand? I don't think that that one's worth it. Probably this one, right? Camp on the Ferry? Like, I get that... Oh, no, wait, that's Treason Home. That's not Yaswatch. This is Yaswatch. Yeah. So, I think... This one? Right? I think this one. I think this is probably the best one to boost up to the next level, right? Enter. All right, we're gonna build this place up. Epically, yeah. Such incredible stuff from me. Yes, I'm so happy that that happened. Oh my god, I can't believe it. All right, build. We want first off teleportation circle. Hell yeah. All right, what do we got? Supply center, garrison. Oh shit. Well. All right, we're gonna do a teleportation circle here. So if we did this, bonus to AC, no. No. Minus no. No. All allied units within the fort's area control, no. Also bonus to attack for all tradable units in adjoining buildings, yes. And then... Could just do another one of those. Could just do another one of those. Get me some extra energy on my boys, on my generals, on my commanders. Cool. And I can't... Yeah, I don't have any more. All right. How much money do I have? Infinite. Gotcha. Yeah, this is why I do not give a single fuck about finance point income. Do not care. What? How do you gain leadership points? Is it literally just being... I don't remember. Logistics were almost at the max. So I'm assuming rank 5 is the highest for all of these except for leadership, I guess? I guess you could get up to 6 in leadership and then 5 on everything else, I guess. I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Everyone's fatigued. Oh no. Alright. Since we are actually all getting exhausted, I will actually rest before we get here. Oh. Hooray, we did the thing. Alright. Oh, hey, I could recruit more people. Hooray. I don't remember what this is. We did it. Game took a minute to catch up, but we got there eventually. I don't like basements. It's down here. I fucking knew it! These are undead, aren't they? Yeah. What do you mean he missed? Get out of here. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of them. All right. Can I do anything about that? Oh, fuck. Oh. Everything's fine. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're gonna reload. We're gonna reload because Pippin is still glitched out. I didn't even notice. I might have to just restart the game to get Pippin to stand back up. Okay, no, we're good. We're good. We're just gonna take a slight detour before we go down there. I just wanna loot all the stuff up here so I don't have to worry about it afterwards. So that once we actually finish the fight, we can just leave. That's nothing there. Jade, okay. $1,200 gold, not bad. Oh, wait. Nope. What is... It's just, like, lets me get up top, I guess? Here? Yeah. Okay. I wonder... Wait. So what happens if I go down the well instead of going down the stairs? Does that just, like, put me in a really bad position? I'm curious. I'm curious. Oh, we should get rid of his, negative level, right? He's got 2 of them. That's unfortunate. Alright. That's fun. Oh, wait, wrong person. Why is Pippin always the one that's eating dirt? Like, what the fuck? Why is it always him? Well then. Alright, so we got Bodex there. A bunch of stuff there. Alright, that's fine. Wait. Do I not have... Wait, do I not have Death Ward on people? Oh, I don't have it on everybody because I don't have enough casts for everybody. Okay. Alright. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. What do you mean I can't? What do you mean I can't? Absolute trash. Alright, we're just gonna fail that coin flip again. That's fine. Oh shit, I forgot to get him on the horse again. I always forget to get him on the fucking horse. Very violent yell. Wait, does this not do extra damage to undead? Wait. Or was I thinking of a different... I am thinking of a different spell, I guess. Wait. I'm thinking of Storm of Justice, right? Yep, I'm thinking of Storm of Justice, which I do not have any casts of. Also, I have no dinosaur bones, so there's no point in having this prepped. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, that's fine. Kind of not, because that's like a really big deal, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll have that for next turn. And actually, next turn... they should be gathered up more, right? What do you mean? God, these fucking guys. Yeah, because I'm gonna have Storm of Justice, and these guys are all gonna be like... There's one dead. These guys are all gonna be fucking grouped out like crazy, which will be really, really nice. Nice. Very nice. I'm just gonna hit you with a... First off, we're gonna do this. There's a lot of you. They have evasion? I'm so upset. I'm upset with life at the moment. They are all now in range. Are you kidding me? We missed all of them? Well, we got another one. We got two of them at least. That's fine. Also nice. Find a path to the target. Get out of here. Okay, so there's so few of these left. I'm actually not sure if I want to use Storm of Justice on these guys. Also, I just realized that I have two Storm of Justices. Also, I do not have a second high. Hi, come on down, you little shit. We'll do some marked on Gimli as well. I don't think I want to use Storm of Justice here because it's just not going to be worth it, I think. Put that on Boromir because it's easy to find him right now. Oh, just shoot him, I guess. Alright, and these are just normal Dodex. Oh, come on! I needed a 2. I only failed that hit on a nat 1. Get out of here. I'm upset with life at the moment. Well, I don't know why we all of a sudden... There's Gandalf. Oh my god. Of course Gandalf is at the very end! Kill him. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Dude, I don't know why you like getting on the fucking armrest. Get off the armrest. Makes it so much more difficult for me to play the game when you're insisting on being directly in the way as much as possible. Wait. Using the bar's level as a cast level in addition to the shape. Ow. This does affect all creatures. So if I use that, do I do 4d6 damage to all of these undead? Is that a thing that happens? Also, if I greater invis myself, because these guys don't have a way to see invisibility. If I greater invis myself, and then I move forward a bit. Oh, it's a standard action? Wait. But I can... Wait, I can start my... Alright, I guess that's a special one. Boo. I just wanted to see how that would work. Yes. Yes, come closer. I kind of want to just, like, skip everybody else's turn and get to Gandalf. Because, like, how much damage does that do? How much damage does this do? Oh my god, I have to fucking look at Bolt of Justice. Alright, where's Bolt of Justice? How much does it do? 1d10 points of holy damage per caster level. Eh. It's not quite so busted that I want to avoid doing any kind of damage, you know what I mean? Congratulations, you're fucking useless. If I do this, and then I go here. Nice. Alright, and then we can do this, do this. Nice. What is the DC? 26? Not bad. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Kill this man. Assist in killing this man. Nice. What is his crit? 15 to 20? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. The bereft one. What? Alright. How much damage does this actually do? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Alright, so what is this bereft one? So we got protection for good, death gaze, outflank. Alright. Get 5,100 experience for this guy? Hell yeah. Wait, if I... $180? Oh shit, so that is like that is actually how much everybody gets. Okay. I actually wasn't sure. Because a lot of, like, I wasn't sure how it would work with the whole please. Oh, so we still have 2. God, we killed them all. Hell yeah. I'm actually a little bit surprised that we didn't level up anybody. Ooh, garbage. Alright, it's fine. We got hiding back here. What do you got hiding back here? Oh! Where the wearer's health is below 50, each attack against the wearer has a chance to reflect dealt damage. Hold up. Death's Door? I mean, not Death's Door. Last Stand. Right? Last Stand plus this? Oh, it's not. Okay. You do have to fail the reflex save or suffer the attack. Okay. Even still. Even still. I think we put this on Mary, maybe? That's kind of crazy when you combo that with Last Stand, right? All right, how many? 1, 2, and are these actually permanent, or are these? They are permanent. Wait, where's his? I'm not even seeing his actually. Where is your negative level, sir? Right? Am I just blind? Excuse me. Where is your negative level? Whatever. All right, you don't have any. You don't have any. You don't have any. Hello? No, no, and no. Okay. It's only Frodo and Pippin. There's 2 for Pippin, 1 for Frodo. Okay, well, that's a little unfortunate because I don't have that many restorations, but... Where? Like, what? I legitimately don't see it. And it's not in this list either. Wait, why is this a thing? That is not something that I've chosen. What the hell? So why are we blessed? I guess blessed, it doesn't hurt. I guess it is a level 1 spell, though, that I could be using for something else. Different buff, maybe. But yeah, like, there's literally nothing here that's showing that he has a negative level, and yet he has a negative level. I guess I just use it on... I guess I use it on, Pippin, then. Pippin, obviously, very, very obviously, has a negative level. Shocking. Frodo, not so much, so we're just gonna leave Frodo alone for a bit. We're just gonna leave Frodo alone for a bit. Alright, I do think that that is still worth it, because if we could, like, we could potentially get some real major damage. Especially if the person has, like, not great reflex saves. Which a lot of the bigger dudes are not going to have. I mean, like, they're still going to be buffed because of fucking unfair, but... it has the potential. It has the potential. Do a lot of things. I think that's everything that we can do. I mean, like, we could go to other places. But I think at this point, we go back. Right? All right. Rangers. 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 Oh, shit. I didn't realize that that was even a thing. Alright, well, not gonna waste it. Angels. What? Angels. There. All right. Then we could just teleport back to Dresden at this point. I don't know. Because what? We're gonna have to wait 30 days before the queen gets here? I don't actually know what we're gonna do with those 30 days. I guess like we could go we have Social again, so we could go back and do his like level 3 quest back at the beginning of the fucking game. You got Land's quest and Canabras that we could do as well. Yeah, there's a couple of things that we could do. I actually should look at my quest log and see what all we have access to, because I feel like this is like the time that I would go around and do all that shit, right? And like I feel like because I feel like I've been relatively good about clearing out all the side stuff as I go. I feel like we're actually gonna have a lot of downtime where there's just like not much for me to do just because I've cleared out so much already. Yep. Hi. Yeah. Arise, such displays are unnecessary. Hey Bravo, so here's such as self. Please allow me to thank you for saving the target out of the solar haired. We thought we'd never. What brings you here? Would you discuss with this? Ivory Sanctum held a dark secret directly beneath Dresden in the bowels of the. Yeah, we know this. Who is more Monago fled to, and where all the demons of the city have been coming from? Yep. Similar barriers in a Relu Vorlish's lab. I have a key that can break through the barrier. All you have to do is protect us from the blast. Open the passage and protect the city, and then we shall burn the midnight fane with a cleansing fire of righteousness. Okay. We could do this. I don't think that we do the Azada path here. All right. I want to go to Plur. Wait, what? Wait, did I just do the angel thing? That is not. Oh, okay. Or the guardians of the temple said they do not welcome our presence there any longer, at least until all this chaos is settled. I have not been to Plura's Fall. Thank you very much. What do you think of the Sword of Valor? Do not fret. Great relic given to the world. Love from the wound on my chest fell onto the banner, and it's a mark of valor given to you by my mistress, setting you apart from all the rest, champion. Are you sure? I have heard you. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I have to go. I don't really care about what he has to say. I'm gonna be honest. Remember how that Crusader went missing a while back and that he was found outside the world? Yeah. Yeah. So is the murder been found? No, not yet. Never gave up on the investigation. He would have stopped digging. I know where the people are dying left or right. There's no reason to turn blind. Yeah. Another Crusader has just gone missing. Let the barracks to come here. He would have gone up to the gate. Killer won't keep him alive for long. So, Commander, you need to start searching the area right now. Tell me about the missing youngest son. You know who the murderer is? I don't have a clue. What are you not telling me? I have my own theories, sure, but nothing can create, so it's best if I keep my mouth shut on that for. Okay. Alright, I'll search for him. Okay, so wait, are we gonna kill Camellia here? Do I still get to kill Camellia? I'm so happy. Even though I kicked her out, I still get to kill Camellia. Hell yeah. How many buffs do I... Oh, I'm still like fully buffed too. Oh, she's so fucked. Yep. Wait, what? Hi. Wait, let me take a look. Wait, what is her? Oh, you poor woman. Oh shit. Oh, fuck it. Wait, why is her animal companion still alive when she's not? What is this? Get out of here. Well, yay! We still get to deal with Camellia even though I kicked her out of the party. Hell yeah. Oh wait, no, I re-recruited her. That's right. I forgot. I re-recruited everybody. All right. Time to go. I'm so happy I get to kill her again. Killing her is one of my favorite things to do in this game. All right, hell yeah. We're gonna come up here because there's something that I've been forgetting to do for quite a while. For quite a while, I have been forgetting to do a certain thing. And that thing is... this. I have finally remembered that I have a 37,000... And by remembered, I mean I was reminded in the Discord. We have finally sold the $37,000 useless item. Hell yeah. Wait, what was that? +2 dagger allows the weird to make 2 additional attacks during a full attack action. This... Wait, what? Oh, that's right. So the reason that I'm not using this is because he's a Vital Strike person. So getting an extra attack doesn't actually help me at all. +3 bucklers is kind of crazy. I don't understand this weapon. Right? Like, this weapon is crazy. So, this is a ×3 multiplier weapon, right? ×3. ×3 multiplier. Alright? If you crit with a ×3 multiplier weapon, and you're level 12 or 13, right? because we just got this. Like, we got this in the Ivory Sanctum. So this is relatively new. If you're not hitting for more than 80 on a crit with a ×3 weapon at this point, especially a ×3 two-handed weapon, right? So you're getting 1.5 times your strength bonus. It's a +4 weapon. You know, you're gonna have a good strength bonus. Like, you would basically have to be critting with no... Like, I don't even think that you could... Like... How do you do less than 80 damage? That's, like, my main question here. How are you doing less than 80 damage with a ×3 multiplier weapon that's two-handed, strength-based, when you're at this point in the game? Like, I guess if you're not... Because, like, okay, if... Let's sell, right? Let's sell. Oh my god, look at me, I'm so rich. So if I go in here, right? If I go into Aragorn's, oh my god, inventory, right? We're gonna get rid of... I mean, honestly, we could get rid of the shock bombs. And we put in Touch of Mercy, right? We do this. Damage is 2d6 plus 18. That is before power attack. That, like, or basically any of the other strength or damage bonuses that we have access to, right? Like, you would have to have built your character pretty horribly, I feel like. I feel like you have to have you have to have built your character horribly to not do 80 damage on a crit with a ×3 crit multiplier weapon. Because, like, okay, so, like, let's look at this, right? Plus 18. Right? 2d6 plus 18, meaning we're going to do a minimum of 20 damage. 20 damage times 3, that's 60 damage, right? Max roll, 30. That's 90 damage. I play 6 strength fighters. Get out of here. I mean, you can if they're a dex-based fighter. But, like, how do you even do so little damage? How do you do so little? Like, how do you... I feel like just power attack at this point in the game. If the check is after the hit, it's more useful. But, like, the thing is that, like, I'm trying to say that there's no world where at level 12 to 13, you're going to crit for less than 80 damage with this weapon. And you do 2d, but it requires them to be below 80 health. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Oh, also they have to already be bleeding, so you have to have already hit them with this weapon once before. Oh. But it says whenever it confirms a critical hit. So if you're confirming the critical hit, that happens before the damage happens. Right? Like if we're putting this all in a like a Magic the Gathering stack, right? To resolve, which, by the way, I've never played Magic the Gathering. No, that's a lie. I played Magic the Gathering literally once, and I got my ass handed to me by my brother and his friends. I played one Commander game ever. As most things in this game. Yeah, maybe. But if it acts the way that this describes, so what happens is, like, right, first thing that resolves is the attack roll. You get, you know, you're 15 to 20, so you now have a critical opportunity, right? You have a critical threat. You then confirm the critical. Then, after you confirm the critical, it should check this. it should then check this, see if it is below 80 health, and then if so, it kills. And then, if it's not below 80 health, then it should roll damage. Is correctly worded, and that extra effect is just cherry on top because of 15 to 20 times 3 weapon. I mean, like, yes, this is an incredibly strong weapon. I mean, like, falchions are just good. They're just a good weapon. Falchions are just a good weapon in general. But like I like this effect is just so fucking weird. It's like I wouldn't even consider this to be a cherry on top of ability. It's just like it's wasted text. You have programmed a thing that doesn't do anything actually. Because the person is already dead before this thing gets checked. Or this thing does something that's already going to happen anyway. Right, so like how much extra damage does power attack do right now? How much damage does power attack? How much damage would power attack actually do right now? Let me look up power attack. -1. Increase by half plus 50%, so you're okay, so this is -1 plus 3, right? Four and every 4. Okay, so my BAB is 13, right? So this would be a minus whatever. The minus doesn't matter, right? Because we're assuming that we nail the crit. This would be what? A plus 3 times 3? No, 3 times 4. Plus 12. So that means that this plus 18 is actually a plus 30. So we roll a minimum of 32 damage. So with Aragorn, just with power attack, right? Power attack, enlarge person, and a +4 belt. That's all we have going on here, right? And we have good hope. That's whatever. Power attack, enlarge person, +4 belt. All of these things are pretty basic at this point in the game, right? Like, these are basic buffs that you're going to have on a strength person. You add these plus power attack, you are already guaranteed minimum roll does more than 80 health and damage. So this falchion's effect is actually useless. This falchion's effect is actually useless. You cannot benefit from this ability unless it works the way that Taco was mentioning earlier, where it checks it after it does damage. Which wouldn't really make any sense, right? That wouldn't really make any sense. I mean, hell, when was the last time we saw a crit from any of my main fighter and damage dealers? When was the last time we saw a crit that did less than 100 damage? It just doesn't happen. So yeah, I think we just get rid of this. Wait, why can I equip it? Oh shit, he's not lawful good anymore. Right? Because we did enough that we slid into neutral good. So we can actually equip Soul Shear again. That's funny. Or we could actually equip Soul Shear, period. Oh shit. Yeah, I am gonna have to go though. It is after 9 o'clock. Tomorrow we're gonna be back doing this. We're gonna be clearing out the map while we wait for the Midnight Fane to open up. And hopefully getting down there tomorrow. We might just kill some time at some point. We might just kill some time. But yeah, we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Next week, Tuesday, we are gonna be doing the Venomoth solo run. Wednesday, we're gonna be finishing up the last few side quests in Vanaheim in God of War Ragnarok. No stream on Thursday. Friday, Saturday, more LOTR WOTR. Also, if you haven't done so already, if you are new to the channel, if you hit that sub button, it would be very much appreciated. We are trying to get to we're trying to force me to recreate my very first Pokemon playthrough of all time, back when I was 8 years old and an absolute genius. If we get to that, I'll be playing through Pokemon Red with the Charmander / Charmeleon / Charizard, where every single time I have a fire move available to learn, I must learn that fire move. So, once I get Ember, I will have to learn Ember, obviously. Once I get Flamethrower, I'll have to learn Flamethrower. Once I get Fire Blast, I will have to learn Fire Blast. Once I get access to Fire Spin, I will have to learn Fire Spin. Meaning that the final moveset of this Charizard will be Ember, Flamethrower, Fire Spin, Fire Blast. The greatest type coverage of all time. And will do very good against the Elite Four. Where you have a Water Trainer, basically, a Dragon Trainer, and a champion with a very strong Blastoise. So yeah, if you would hit that sub button, it gets us closer. We only need 7 more to hit that goal. And also announcing yet again the 500 sub goal is to force me to play Elden Ring. I have never played more than 5 to 10 hours of a Soulsborne game. I have never finished a Soulsborne game. But if we get to 500 subs on YouTube, I will be playing through the Elden Ring. So yeah. That's what's going on. Never played Soul. I don't play them. I do not play them. Not very often. But yeah, I gotta go get ready for work. Thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. Oh, here, let me save before I accidentally quit without saving. Fane. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. I hope y'all have a good evening, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching. If you would like to help support the channel, you can do so by following, subscribing, joining the Discord, or maybe even checking out the Patreon or Throne links down below.